What's good? It's your boy Abram with Common Knowledge. Let's go! Shout out to my niggas, man. Shout out to the LGBTQ community. It is Pride Month in this motherfucker, man. Shout out to y'all. Salute y'all. Right now, bruh, summer is upon us. It's hot as fuck out here in Sacramento, California. And I'm going to tell you what. If you motherfuckers ain't staying hydrated, if you ain't drinking enough water, you will suffer. And I tell you what, you will suffer because this heat is no punk. This heat will suck out all the nutrients within you. The fucked up thing is about the white people. Y'all niggas go burn and get sunburned and all that shit. When you black, we have this melanated this melanated process within us that keeps us from getting sunburned. Sometimes black people, we get sunburned, but honestly, on some real shit, we really don't get burnt up like that. Like a lot of white people. A lot of white people be walking around getting burnt like a motherfucker. We be walking around this motherfucker looking nice, sexy, and chocolate, like a piece of chocolate. You understand? So, with that being said, it's a beautiful motherfucking... It's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful motherfucking month. This is the month of you Geminis. You double twin ass niggas. You understand? I be talking a lot of shit on here, but I really do appreciate y'all who listen and tune in to this podcast. You could do anything for about 30 to 45 minutes, but you choose to spend your time and listen to me. And I feel like that is a beautiful thing, and I really do appreciate you. SoundCloud, I might have to just upload my shit all on YouTube, because I feel like YouTube, SoundCloud cool, but at the same time, I feel like YouTube is a plateau that's not really being used as much as I'm saying. I'm not using it as much, so I'm going to start uploading most of my shit to that platform. I'm going to use SoundCloud as well too, but there's a lot of things that's been happening. Yo, it's the finals today. It's the finals. It's the finals. It's the motherfucking finals. Game 2 is today. Wait, I just dropped my joint. Let me get it. Yes. Game 2 is today, ladies and gentlemen. And the finals is upon us. Who will win this? Who will win this game? You know what I mean? We don't really know. It's going to be a good-ass game. It's going to be a very... action-packed game. Motherfuckers are gonna be doing a lot today, and it's gonna be a good ass game, and I'm excited. I'm not gonna watch it. I might watch it, but at the same time, I do a lot of other shit, and I just don't want to waste 3-4 hours watching a game. Just watching motherfuckers run up and down the court, running back on the court, shooting shit and shit like that. So it's kind of annoying. But other than that, I'm going for the Golden State Warriors, but I want Cleveland to win. That's fucked up, huh? I want Cleveland to win, but I'm going for the Golden State Warriors. And I know that's fucked up, but it's like I kind of want LeBron to get a ring, bruh, and then leave. But if he doesn't get this ring, it might push him to go to the Western Conference, to go to Houston. Think about that. He goes to Houston, he could definitely smash the Warriors. And so he's going to have to go to a whole different conference to even have that ability to get into the finals again after this. You understand? So that's that, and I feel like it's gonna be a good ass game today, a good ass motherfucking game. Summer is here, y'all. Like I was saying, summer is motherfucking here. And please, people, do not leave your kids in the car. Please do not leave your children in the car. That is honestly ridiculous. You have to understand, it takes 10 minutes from your vehicle. So, say if you had the air on. Oh, shit. Got some good ass weed. Woo. Say if you had your air on, it would take your car to go from 70 to 90 in less than 10 minutes. And then it goes from 90 to 109 degrees within your car. The 109-degree point, your body, if you're a child, your central nervous system starts to shut down. And by your nervous system starting to shut down, your body starts to have a fucking heat stroke. And that's why half of these kids are dying. Last year alone, 21 kids died. I don't think it was in the month of June. It was in the month of July. 21 kids died in that month. Right? I know we're in June, but as the months progress, it's going to get hotter and hotter and hotter. You understand? And when that Ceres star rises, it's going to really get hot. That's that dog star. That's when the shit's going to be dog days of summer, long nights. It's going to be long days, short nights. You understand? And so you got to make sure you are hydrated. Make sure, because summer is a beautiful month. Fuck spring. I feel like the animals of nature love summer. Because in a sense of that's when everything is bloom, nigga. Fuck when it's blooming. When it's bloomed is the best. You understand? When it's bloom is the best. Garden, motherfucking weed. If you're growing weed, it's the best time right now. On everything. You can put your shit in the backyard damn near and the shit will sprout. You feel me? On some real shit. Nigga, you put your shit... Oh, that's a good idea. Put about 5 plants in the backyard. Just let that shit grow. Just let it grow. Fuck it. Just let it grow. That seems legit. That seems real legit. I like that idea. I like that idea so much. To the point to where that's what I just do. I might just do that. Fuck it. Why not? You know what I mean? Hey, drink water. And make sure you stay motherfucking hydrated. And grow some motherfucking weed plants. That's what you do. Grow some motherfucking weed plants. If you have a backyard in this summertime, grow you some weed motherfucking plants. Because guess what? It is legal in California. It is legal to grow weed in California. Okay? And guess what? I'm going to give this podcast, I dedicate this podcast to my 2018 graduates. I salute y'all for going to school and conquering over bullshit. I really do salute y'all for y'all doing that because in a sense it's hard. It's hard in this life. It's hard for you to kind of stay focused. And I really do salute y'all for y'all pushing and conquering over the it's hard to stay focused in a place to where, you want to be, you have a lot of opinions that are surrounding you to making you, molding you to the person you want to be, to the person who you consider yourself. And sometimes if we allow our friends' opinions and our friends, what people think about us, dictate to our character, we will never fully blossom to become who we were truly meant to be. And sometimes it is hard to get out that mind frame. It is sometimes hard to get out that mindset because when you're constantly surrounded in that. And to the people who pushed through that, and the people who conquered over the hardships to becoming the 2018 graduate, I really, really congratulate you. Like, honestly, I really do congratulate you, and so I salute you. Salute to you. You are awesome. You are great. And guess what? You fucking did it. I take my hats off to you. Because the graduation rate is really not that high. The average graduation rate across the board in the United States of America, the average is 84% in the nation. And this is according to the National Center of Education. It's 84% people. The graduation rate is 84%. So that's really good. You know what I'm saying? It's not 50%. It's not 60. Motherfuckers, 84% of people graduating. Motherfuckers ain't dropping out, smoking weed, fucking bitches, sniffing cocaine, shooting up a heroin. I'm talking about kids be doing that shit at 12 years old. No, I'm kind of dramatic, but I'm just being serious. So I really do salute y'all for finishing strong throughout the nation. The highest graduating rate, the number one state in the United States, in the nation, is 93.7% graduating. With the 93.7 graduation rate is the state of Nebraska. The state of Nebraska, the average graduation rate is 93.7 on an average. I think that's throughout the fucking state. Throughout the fucking state. Right? 93. I give y'all 94. You know what I'm talking about? Because I really, damn, bro, that's hella fucking good. So salute to Nebraska. Texas is second. Right? Texas is the second. In the city, in the state where I'm at, in California, we are 78%. We have 78% graduation rate. That's not that bad. But I kind of feel like, you know, shit, we kind of got to step that up a little bit. You know what I mean? Can't let fucking Nebraska beat us. I was just saying, you know what I mean? Nah, shout out to Nebraska. Shout out to Nebraska, you know what I mean? I want to visit out there and shit like that. But I'm saying, like, come on, Cali. We 78%. But the lowest in the nation, the lowest graduating rate in the nation, the lowest state is New Mexico. So we got to kind of step that up, New Mexico. You got to step it up. And to top it off, the state of New Mexico is motherfucking, it's sinking. A foot a fucking year. A foot a year. The state is sinking. So, man, I kind of feel kind of bad for the citizens of New Mexico. I kind of feel like, you know, something has to happen because New Mexico is under a lake and they drink over a river of water a day, and that's sinking it a foot a year. So New Mexico is sinking also with their fucking graduating grade point average. So that is not good at all. You know what I mean? But I kind of feel like you have to just, to kind of push someone, you got to kind of push these kids. You got to kind of tell the kids that, you know, that sometimes everyone wants to be famous. Everyone wants to be rich. Everyone wants to just have that quick, instant fame. And I kind of feel like, in a sense of, that's our fault because there's no real OGs around. You know what I mean? When I was growing up, we had at least like 3 to 4 OGs pushing us and telling us, if that wasn't our brothers, if that wasn't our uncles, if that wasn't our cousins, that was giving us game, like, bruh, listen, bruh, get your shit together, bruh, stay up on your grind, you feel me? And it was like, now kids don't have that. Kids don't have that push. Kids don't really have, you feel me, OGs like, hey, bruh, stay up, you know what I mean? Stay in school. Niggas is not pushing them because the OGs are becoming youngs. You feel me? They want to be young. So in the sense of the roles are reversed. You know what I mean? We don't have older people wanting to be older. We have the older generation wanting to be young. You understand? So the roles are reversed. Now it's like, who do these kids look up to? They really don't have a set face, a set person to look up to because the game has changed, bro. The game has changed, and shit is kind of crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like shit is kind of crazy because, oh shit, sorry, I was kind of scratching my arm. I was like, damn, like, what happened? A fucking mosquito bit me. But the game's changed because, in a sense, where do the young people look up at? You know, when I was a kid, I had a couple of few OGs, but when I got into the teenage, a lot of them were locked up. A lot of people went to jail. A lot of people, you know, were taken. A lot of the men and just the people who were looked up as a big brother, a big sister, a mentor within the community, sometimes moved off, went to college, sometimes moved on, had a family. So, or they went to jail for some petty shit or violation of probation, just so many things, you know what I mean, create these snowball effect of situations and problems that actually happen. And you know, there's no more OGs, there's no more people that are here to kind of guide these young kids. It's like, you know, I try my best to talk to these young people, but you know what I'm saying, it's people. It takes a village to raise a child. It takes a village to actually raise a child and to give them some type of motivation and the ability to become more, the ability to see more, to have that genie, to have that imagination, to understand that this shit is not a mirage, that you could actually obtain this. It is sometimes hard. It's really hard for a kid when you're not getting fed that. So it's up to us to feed our children, to feed the kids who we see from day to day positivity. You understand? It's time for us to do that, because it's up to us. It's up to us to actually to push this future generation, because it's them. This is our future. You know, we can't write these kids off all the time and just say fuck it. You know what I mean? These kids are our future. So it's going to be up to us to push this future generation kids. It's going to be up to us to tell them, like, hey, y'all could do it. You know? That if you could put your motherfucking mind to it, you could fucking succeed. You understand? And that's just real, you know? And I had a question, a listener, and this is real because honestly I never really thought about it. A listener asked me, what is the difference between the marijuana bud or the marijuana cannabis plant that we smoke and hemp? I was just like, I was gonna come up in here and just do some freestyle shit like, look, nigga, this is this is that, but it's really not, because in a sense there is a difference. There's a big difference. You feel me? The hemp plant, for one, has been used for over 10,000 years. Okay? And hemp is used in many materials, but the thing with hemp, it cannot get you high. Why is that? Because it is the male plant. They're both cannabis plants, cannabinoid plants, but hemp is used as a material base, which is mostly the male grown plant. Okay, it does not produce a flower, a fruit. It produces nanners. What are nanners? Just little pockets and little pods of just more seeds usually, but that's it. It cannot get you high. It has like 0.03% of THC within it. So this plant cannot get you high. It is used for material based, right? And a lot of farmers, even in China's paper is made of hemp. Isn't that fucking amazing? So I think hemp is legal over there. You know what I mean? I don't fucking know, but I gotta look. But you know what I mean? If hemp is fucking predominantly used as their paper, so I feel like it's amazing, and it is the most. And actually, hemp is the most eco-friendliest material or plant based in the fucking world. It doesn't take pesticides, okay? You can plant it and it fucking grows, right? And it's not bad for our environment. This plant has been used for over 10,000 years. It's fucking eco-friendly, and it gives us oxygen. What else? What else more? What else do you need? This plant gives more. This plant gives us more than what we give it. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I'm saying. Even with the female plant bases, it gives us more than what we give it. So why do you motherfucking people criticize weed, bro? Like, you should be able, if you're in California, when you're at work, I should be able to smoke a joint right there in the smoke break area with the motherfucking smoking cigarettes. I should be able to do that. You know what I mean? People criticize something that is so natural, because anything that is universally given, people try to tarnish it. Even in the church, even people with the Christian mindset a lot. And I'm sorry, I love y'all, but I'm just saying, a lot of times people you can't criticize something that is so natural. Even alcohol is natural. Motherfuckers criticize alcohol, but the Moors used to distill it, and it is a elixir to be used as an alchemical form to get you hooked up to a higher spiritual consciousness. But even that's why you're supposed to actually mix your dark and your motherfucking light. That's why when you get you a Black Superman or Adios, you be feeling good, because that's why they call liquor stores spirits. The spirit store. Why is that? Because in a sense of you could control it. Our ancestors knew that Alcohol was a spirit. It was a way for you to get tapped into with your ancestors. And like I said before, a lot of things that we are taught, a lot of things that we don't teach to the masses, people don't get that proper information. And when you don't get that information correctly, you don't know how to use shit for your better good. You don't know how to use shit for your knowledge. You don't know how to use shit to really tap into that magic. You understand? We are wizards. We are the Harry motherfucking Potters. And even me within myself, I'm trying to tap into that spiritual, physical, powerful level. But it's gonna take me to unpeel back these layers. You understand? Of something that I know that I have, but you have it too. You understand? It just takes time for you to understand who you are, that you are great. Those listening to me, you are a king and a queen. You are a god and a goddess. You have to know who you are. John chapter 10, verse 34 through 36, it says, ye are gods. I didn't write that. So therefore, you have the remnants of God, making us God. You have to know your power. You are a jet. Like Dick Gregory said, you have 700 miles per hour of blood running through your veins. You are a jet. You are greatness. Know who you are. You understand? But a lot of niggas don't. And I'm going to just be real. A lot of niggas don't. But you have to. And once when you do learn that, you can take over what the invader has been trying to inflict with on your mind. You understand? And to kind of flip it on that note, to make it a more softer note, this is hella funny, right? So this guy, oh shit. Hey, this guy's a fucking idiot. Whoever this guy is, you are totally a fucking idiot. Look, at a local Denver, Colorado bar, an FBI agent loses his gun doing the backflip on the dance floor. As it hits the ground, when it hits the ground, a fucking shot goes off. It fucking injures a bystander by hitting them in the leg. What type of person does this shit, bro? You have to be a fucking idiot to even dance with a gun. And on top of that, you're an FBI agent. Who are we putting in charge? Think about that. Yeah, it's funny. Motherfucking dancer doing the backflip. Gun goes off and shoots a bystander. It wasn't an accident. Why isn't your gun in the trunk in your vehicle? Why isn't it locked up in a safe? Why do you have your gun out anyway while you're drinking alcohol, consuming alcohol, making you more loose, right? Having spirits enter within you, you can actually kill somebody. But instead of you thinking that, having that knowledge, what do? Who do we put in charge? The motherfucker has a gun. You're doing backflips, handstands, and shit like that, and then you shoot an innocent bystander. What if it wasn't their leg? And what if their leg is definitely injured now and it hit a main artery and they can't use it? So now it has to be amputated. Who the fuck are we putting in charge? Yo, like, this is an FBI agent. You had to go to school, homie. You had to go to school for this shit. This shit takes what does it take? Let me ask Cortana. Cortana, baby. Cortana, talk to me. Wait. Cortana. Let me talk to you, baby. Well, let's ask Cortana. Cortana, what does it take to become an FBI agent?
I've got this for you on Cortana. What does it take to become an FBI agent?
If you want to become an FBI agent, you should be a U.S. citizen and at least 23 years of age. Educational requirements including having a 4-year bachelor degree from an accredited university or a college. This is just short. Cortana, do you have... Wait.
Sure thing. Starting Cortana.
Look at my bitch. I love Cortana. She's the shit. She is the shit. I'm telling you. This motherfucking this shit is amazing. Cortana, how long does it take for you to become an FBI agent?
I've got this for you on Cortana. How long does it take to become an FBI agent?
It takes 7 or more years to meet the minimum qualifications to become an FBI agent. And if one is accepted into training, it would take another 20 weeks to graduate. It takes, so you doing this for 10 years. You have 10 years of training, bruh. You should be properly trained on the shit that you should do or what you should not do. You understand? This shit is crazy. Who are we actually putting in charge? Who are we putting in charge? And to be real, I was kind of really upset, right, when I was actually reading another topic, another subject. It was on actually, I was just really, really disgusted. I was really, really, really disgusted when I was reading how Spotify is fucking trying to implement a new law that is going to change not only the way how people make music, but the way how we pretty much put it out. They are implementing a new law to pretty much take down all the violent music, right? If it's hate, if it's anything with hate, if it's anything with violence within it, they're going to take down this music, bruh. But guess what? The shit backfired. And Kendrick Lamar had a meeting with the actual CEO, Daniel Ek, of Spotify. And he said, if you are going to fucking do this law, if you're going to implement this new law upon your platform, guess what, big bruh? I'm going to take my music off, bruh. And I'm happy somebody finally, someone spoke up within the community and said, this is wrong. This is not cool. Like, if you take the ability for us to really freely, truly express ourselves, you literally control us. You literally control every aspect of how we make music. And then you're going to, anything that you censor, that's like martial law on fucking music. But it's only for hip-hop music. If you're going to do that for hip-hop music, do that for everyone else. Do that for country music. Do that for rock and roll. Do that for punk. Do that for fucking a motherfucker that says, Yodelay-hee-hoo. No, that's too violent. Take that off. Yodelay-hee-hoo means some killing mamas and shit like that. Like, you're going to have to do this shit across the board. You can't only do this to just hip-hop, just to rap music. Are we that motherfucking disposable? Do they just not care that we are the #1 export in this country? We make over like billions in fucking dollars of years. Like, we make sure that we control the culture of the United States, that people around the world know the United States based on hip-hop. Like, so why would you put that in debt? Daniel Ek, why would you even, like, fucking TDE, the CEO, Top Dog was like, I'm going to start asking my other artists to follow suit of what Kendrick Lamar is thinking, and we're going to start pulling all of our music off this platform. So why would you even damn near put your whole company in the brink of bankrupt? Because I'm telling you, Kendrick Lamar just won the Pulitzer Prize Award, and he's the first hip-hop artist in the world to do this. Like, this man, bruh, like, he's one of my favorite artists, period. You know what I mean? I don't mean to try to sound like, I'm just saying, like, this is one of my favorite artists, Kendrick Lamar. But I'm saying, like, if he pulls his music, shit, I do music. I won't pull my, and honestly, I'll follow suit. I won't put my shit on there anymore. I'll go strictly right to Tidal and just use Tidal's platform and just shit like that. So be careful, Daniel Elk, because don't try to follow the same suit as YouTube is doing. YouTube has pulled over half of its drill music videos, right? Because it's violence. And I guess police stations across the fucking United States are monitoring this shit. I think even over the world, they're monitoring. If you're posting drill music, they're watching your shit, bro. If you got guns in your videos, they're watching your shit, bro. I'm telling you that right motherfucking now. They're gonna either pull your shit, or they're gonna either just watch your shit and get you in a whole criminal and just build a case on your ass, because they're putting and implementing laws. They're telling you that we're putting these laws down, so if you do it, we're gonna just watch you or just pull your music. So they're trying to either they're trying to censor music. They're trying to martial law fucking music, bro. They're trying to martial law rap music, bro. If you're, like I said, if you're gonna do that for rap music, you're gonna do that. You're gonna have to do that for country. You're gonna have to do that for punk rock, for motherfucking heavy metal. I mean, for everything, because you just cannot censor hip hop music. You can't just do that. Why is hip hop only being attacked? Why is only hip hop music or rap music being attacked? I kind of feel like you guys are attacking the black community. Is that a reach? I don't know. I do feel that since they are trying to take away the drill music like that, they are attacking the black community truly. Also, I do want to talk about a lighter subject, and if you partake in this, in my opinion, you are a fucking loser. Yes, get your joints sparked up in your blunts, bro, for this one, y'all. They're starting an underwater motherfucking museum. If you spend $60 to $130 to go swim around a fucking underwater museum, you deserve to get shot. That shit sounds ridiculous. It sounds like the museum community is really in an uproar, because the simple fact that if you have to do something underwater to make someone want to be a part of that, that's hella bootsy. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and put on a scuba diving outfit to go underwater to look at anything. That is fucking dumb as fuck. Like, I'm sorry. Who thought about that? I don't know. But you really need to get your money back. You shouldn't even invest in something like this, because y'all know damn well no one's gonna come and fucking swim underwater to look at anything. That's just hella dumb. And then too, what type of artifacts? What is so special about seeing ship or a fucking ship steering wheel covered in coral? That's not amazing. Like, you're gonna swim up to it and be like, oh yeah, it was made in this time, 1855. Like, that's not cool. Like, museums deserve. Museums should be. Y'all should do like concerts in a museum. Serve food to attract people. You're not gonna attract anyone under an underwater museum. That sounds hella dumb. And honestly, if I was, man, I would have been like, dude, no. Like, y'all have to throw away this idea. It doesn't even sound absolutely tight at all. It sounds really fucking ridiculous. And honestly, we are going to also tune in on a teenage boy allegedly helped his roommate kill himself, then waited nearby to hear the gunshots go off. So he pretty much talked his boy into killing himself. His motherfucking roommate, who was his best friend. And he waited to hear the gunshots go off. And now he's pleaded not guilty. His name is Parker Hogan. I don't know if he's related to the Hulk Hogan family. Nah, I'm fucking with you. But dude, the guy literally waited down the street for his friend to pretty much kill himself. It was his best friend. And he talked his best friend into killing himself. I don't know about you people, but it does seem to me that it's been a lot of white people doing some shit like that lately. I think I heard it was like 2 years ago that a white girl talked a friend in text message form into killing himself, and he actually killed himself, and he went to court and he did the same thing, pleading not guilty, and I think she got away. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I think she got away. I think she got away. I think she actually won the case. and they found her not guilty. On another note, the Cavaliers got their ass kicked in Game 2. Yes, because this is the second part. Cavaliers got their ass kicked. I had to stop and go back to watch that real quick before I hopped on and finished it. And the Cavaliers got their ass kicked. You know what I'm talking about? Game 2 in motherfucking Cleveland. Let's see if they can bring Game 3 in Cleveland. Let's see if they can win this. A YouTuber prankster is arrested after streaming a fake bomb threat at the University of Washington. But watch this though. The motherfucking name was ABRAM Andy. Are you an idiot? I'm not saying, you know what I'm saying, like that, but goddamn, for you to have a name, ABRAM Andy, and then you're pranking at the Washington, D.C. that there is a bomb. And have you noticed that schools have been getting shot up lately? Have you not been hearing the news, bruh? This shit is not a game. You're sitting here scaring people out their motherfucking minds, yo. Like, can you picture just the minds of people just like, oh my god, a bomb. Niggas shitting on themselves running this shit. Think about the nigga taking a shit. You know what I'm saying? Think about the nigga taking his shit like, oh my god, a bomb. He walking off with shit all in his ass. You know what I'm saying? You got motherfuckers running scared and shit. And then they're like, oh, it's a fake threat. I would have been so pissed the fuck off. It's like, oh my god, man, my fucking ass got shit in it, man. It's itching, man. You know what I mean? Like, you got motherfuckers coming out with toilet paper still on their shoe and shit. Niggas trying to be in some pussy. And niggas get, oh shit, alarm and shit going off. Like, bruh, I would have been hella mad, bruh. Had to evacuate the university. Nigga, I hope they charge him $200,000. He deserves to be charged fine $300,000 for just a waste of niggas' time. Police, I would have been slamming his head as soon as he got in the car. Nigga, get the fuck back. I would have been slapping the shit out of him if I was a player. I would have been beating his ass and shit with the Billy Club. You stupid. Pop, 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 pop. Whooping his motherfucking ass. You goddamn idiot. Are you fucking stupid? Why would you do that out of school knowing that school's been getting shot up left and right and then you're gonna do a bomb threat? That shit wasn't even funny. That shit is not even a prank, bro. It's like an insult to injury. Like, you're trying to sit here and make something funny, but it totally backfired because you got arrested. So it wasn't even funny. Like, you're in jail. Like, why are you in jail? Because I made a fake bomb threat. Like, you could get charged for terrorist charges for shit like that. Like that's nothing to play with. Absolutely at all, nothing to play with whatsoever. And for you to do that, you really need to think about who the fuck. You need to kind of think of some new brains. For real. Why would you do that? You feel me? Knowing that the school's just been getting shooting up. This shit is crazy. But as I end this out, you have to know that you are special. You have to know that you are a great person. You have to know that all humans are fucking fallible. And you are not perfect. And you will never will be. And to try to chase that, you are going to be chasing that probably until you die, because every human is fucking fallible. And every human makes mistakes. And if you are not trying to chase greatness and be greater than you are every single day that you were yesterday, the day before, to be great, you're just wasting your time. And in the words of Maya Angelou, if you are always trying to be normal, you will never know how amazing you can be. And this is your boy Abram with Common Knowledge. I'm signing off. And I just want to thank y'all for tuning in. Peace out.